the levers that control the future?
Well, you don't have levers on.
At the expo, silly.
Ah.
Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here.
What are you doing?
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must
What
have slept
lightning
through
bolt?
that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
Yep.
I never would. So, you work for the expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet all the important guests, and on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Sweet, I think. Okay, help me make Edna jealous.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Artie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
You see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Well,
Sometimes
I
a
had
guy's
my
gotta
moments.
resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
I see.
look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So,
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good
Don't
and
get
mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
Very well. Think.
see you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
There we are. Why is my... There it is. Camera's a little wonky. That dude's not there quite yet. Come on, can't you...
Hey, Artie. Officer.
Officer?
Oh, right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you please keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
Fair enough. How about you?
Ahem.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
Well, I was thinking.
I talked to Trixie.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techni, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she
Yes.
fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
I like the anger in his voice right there.
Oh, these people are impossible.
Okay.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
Fair enough then. So you would get her fired in a heartbeat.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
I could probably do something
That's
like that.
all the questions I got.
Very well then.
Alright.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
This is absurd.
Isn't it? Okay. We know this cue ball over here. Let's go have a chat with that little friend of ours. What's up? No?
Hey,
Yes?
pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing.
Notice his teeth.
Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of kids' gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself, and I
Sang like a canary.
prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Fair enough then.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Aw. You were good.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry. Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
What's so toe curling about
So what's
Trixie's
so,
past?
toe curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Come on.
Come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
My mom saw me on my underwear. That's not too bad. I mean, everybody has. Hijacked a train. That's not really embarrassing. That's more kind of badass. But this one, however, we all know this from the movies.
Well, under the influence of alcohol, my mom made a pass at me.
Ooh. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as
Whoopah!
this.
Ooh.
Is
dear.
that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, that is
Wow.
true.
Okay.
Now then, we could ask him.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I like his look.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your
It's
teeth?
nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out to Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Alright, now that we have that going, that's not
Hang
important.
loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Look who's talking. Okay. So, note how Trixie said before that the only reason she would be do whatever we needed to do is if she was really mad at somebody. And the little lady here wants her fired, so...
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to...
Oh dear.
Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening
Oh,
to
God, I want to
reason.
kick her in the stomach.
Let's talk.
Right then. Let's have a chatio.
Trixie?
I'll do it! I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out!
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Okay.
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Yeah, whatever works.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
I can do that. Now, let's see. What else do we need? What's up?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably.
I'm with Emmett.
Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Sweet.
It worked! Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
Sounds fancy.
What?
A diagnostic device.
Fair enough.
See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits
that
or
guy.
what?
Looks
Why
like
are you
you'll have
still
to
here?
find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
See that in the background there? We need that. Okay. She needs a diamond. We need a mode of transportation. I can also show you these.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981, courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the
What's the
function
audio
remains the
clicking?
same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Sounds like a creepy thing. Like underground
Of
people.
course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow?
Are you good? Okay.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to
Remember
feed
that
our
button.
burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Great! That actually does sound like an idea. Okay, you saw that thing swerve around. Here's an important bit. Ah, see it?
And after the rain, what else?
Remember what you said?
An artificial rainbow,
You need a
reassuring
diamond.
all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Indeed. I'm just going through all of the buttons.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895.
Fantastic. So, we need to catch that, to give that to Trixie. However, we can't reach it. We don't have tools to do it. So, what we need to do is this.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population.
Shazam!
Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job?
Press
Just
buttons.
press a
No,
button.
go away.
Presto! An artificial rainstorm
I
drenches
don't
thirsty
care.
crops.
Just borrowing it.
Yeah, of course. We're not gonna do anything with it much. Maybe ruin a couple of people's lives in a way, maybe.
Voila.
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up, and I may take a real shine to ya.
Hmm,
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. How
right.
about the furs in the photo album?
Hmm,
I'll get him to you.
I know where they are. However, we need to go back here again.
Hi,
No,
Trix.
that's not what
Oh,
I meant to do.
smack in the-
Well,
Shut up. I need to not bump into her because for some reason whenever I bump into her she starts talking. We need that. Shazam.
My
Skateboard.
future
Hey.
wouldn't be built so shoddily.
hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I could do that.
You should stay here.
What?
I mean, you want to deal with that situation at the registration booth.
Oh, that. We finally found that form. It was in my purse.
Right.
But-
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
I know.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Thank you.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Thanks. Right. Let's leave.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Here we go. Off to young Emmett's.
Emmett?
Here we are. Oh, hey, buddy.
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
I like when they say like they don't have time in Back to the Future games or movies and whatever, because you know, Back to the Future, come on, it's a time machine. So yeah, we're at young Emmett and we're gonna fuck shit up, if you will. So I'm gonna bid you farewell for this little set here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy it. I think this is fantastic. I mean, it's Telltale, come on. So yeah, thank you very much for watching these videos. I appreciate every single view, comment and subscription and so forth, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'll see you later, folks. Goodbye.